What's up, my dudes? It's your boy Easy Peasy Ham and Cheesy back with another video, and today we are going to be doing some Gen 8 Ubers battles with my Ubers boys. Okay, good. I thought I might have just forgotten to refresh because it's late and I'm tired, but I still gotta bulk record for my trip, and I have Oh shoot, yo, it got me into a battle, but alright, phew. But I still have to pre-record a good amount. Oh, so he'd be especially weak to ground type moves. I just don't have any of those. Yes, I do. Boomer Boy's my shot. Alright, he went out to Garbodor, and with Strong Jaw, Psychic Fangs is my best shot. He healed with his berry juice, and he set up a substitute. I'm gonna break through that substitute, and he'll get one hit off. He's probably gonna Toxic. No, he set up a single Toxic Spike. Wait, but he might switch out to Bisharp, who would be immune to it. But I don't think he'd do that because he might, but I don't think he would. I hope he doesn't. But, yeah, I think, okay, good. Luckily, he did not. He's probably gonna go to Bisharp now, though, which means I am gonna have to switch out. Oh no, he went out to Dracozold. So should I? No. He's gonna go for, I don't know, maybe a Freeze Dry? Um, yeah, I'm gonna switch out to Offense Boix. I'm immune to the poison, and, oh, he went for Draco Meteor, but I'm immune to that, too. I'm gonna go for a Play Rough, super effective, and I one-shot him. Alright, then he sent out Dugtrio with an air balloon for some reason. And I'm just gonna, okay, he Dynamaxed, I'm gonna Play Rough again. And I still one-shot him. He must have insanely low physical defense. Because, I mean, my physical attack is high, but it's not, like, exceptionally high. There's definitely a lot of things that are a lot higher, so, yeah, he must have just had, I mean, no offense to him, but, like, honestly, he must have had really terrible stats. But I guess Dugtrio's not the best Pokemon, so it makes sense. Alright, he sent out Bisharp. I think Play Rough's my best shot again, but it is not very, or it's neutral, but it still did a ton of damage. Shadow Claw, he got, even with a crit, it barely did anything in comparison to Play Rough. It did, I mean, a considerable amount of damage, but in comparison to how much Play Rough is doing, it basically did nothing. Cause, I mean, yeah, Boomer Boy and Offense Boy have been sweeping his entire team. But this, I don't have anything super effective. He hit me with the Sucker Punch, which I resisted, but I'm gonna Play Rough again. He hung on with a Focus Sash, and so, I'm gonna Play Rough. And then, wait, what'll do more damage? Play Rough? Because, I mean, this is definitely a Gigantamax, champ, but, like, what would do more? Behemoth Blast? Which is, like, it deals double against Dynamax, Gigantamax, or Play Rough, because I think he resists Behemoth Blade, and it wasn't even a Dynamax or Gigantamax Machamp, so it didn't even matter. It's the game. I mean, I won that, but it's taunting me because every time I hit Gen 7 Ubers, it brings up the old team that doesn't work anymore. Okay, this is an interesting strategy. I know. I mean, I can tell that it's like built for a very specific purpose. I just don't know what that purpose is at this point. Um, why only 4 Pokemon? Um, I sent out my Zamazenta. He sent out a Zacian. I'm gonna go for a Behemoth Blast. Or a Behemoth Bash. I got a crit. Did a ton. Hit me with a Behemoth Blade. He didn't get a crit. And my defense was up. So, even though he had better attack, he barely did anything. So I took down the Zacian. He sends out a Cooper Jaw. I'm gonna hit him with a close combat because my physical attack, even though I'm not the attacking Pokemon, my physical attack's still pretty good. And now with my defense boost, my physical defense is normal, and my special defense is only dropped by one stage. But I'm about to lower it a little more with some more close combats. And they're doing a lot, especially with the fact that that's a gigantic or a Dynamax Pokemon, which means his ability or his is doubled. His health is doubled. He that was a good plan. Set up the rain, with a Pokemon that can use Swift Swim to use it to his advantage. So yeah, that was a good move. But I'm gonna have to ruin his dreams by sending out Offense Boy, and he outspeeds. But as long as I can live one shot, which I can, I'm gonna hit him with a super effective Wild Charge with my already insanely high attack. I'm just gonna see if he responded to the Y only 4 Pokemon. But if not, and he didn't, I'm just gonna give him a normal regular GG. And then hit him with a Play Rough. And the Dracovish went down. So yeah, this is just checking if before he disconnects he responds. Nope, but yeah, this video started out really well. We're only 7 minutes in, and I already basically swept 2. Oh, it's a new battle, and the only difference between our teams is I have Boomer Boy, and he has a Mr. Rhyme. But if I wanted to counter my own team, I would send an Offense Boy because, I mean, well, it would be especially good against, if he had a Boomer Boy, but still. Alright, he sent out a Zamazenta. I sent out Offense Boy. And he's a Fighting and Steel. I'm gonna hit him with the Stab, Play Rough. It didn't do much. He Metal Bursted, which did a lot. I guess this is just the reverse of the battle we saw last battle with his, where I had the Zamazenta and he had a Zacian, but I got exactly what I wanted to get, the lowered attack, which will come in clutch. I'm going to play rough again, definitely not going to take him down, and I'll go down to a Behemoth Bash, but his attack was lowered, and that's really helpful. I'm going to send out Centiskorch, and he forfeited. So, yeah, coming off 3 wins in a row, because that wasn't like an, oh, I'm, I'm, I ran out of time. But that one and the last one were both intentional forfeits. And I don't know, I thought that last team, I was looking at it and it looked like it was a special theme team. I guess my Wi-Fi is disconnected. So, while we wait for that, I thought that was in the background. We'll play the dinosaur game, and that made it look like I'm terrible at the dinosaur game, but I'm not. I'm not as bad as it looked. I'm not as bad as it looked. As it I can't talk. As that made it look. So, and hey, that'll give me a little extra thing to put in the or the title and the tags to give me some extra like um like audience reach, like Pokemon Urs battles plus Google Dinosaur Game or something like that. Alright. I'm gonna go out to Centiskorch. He went out to a Starmanitan. I'm gonna hit him with a Burn Up, but he switched out to a Eternatus. Burn Up didn't do that much, but now that I'm like this, I think my best shot is to burn it. Or wait, I'm gonna look at my own huge boy, and oh, it's a special attack. So, it's a special attacker. But I'm not sure what he's gonna go for, so I'm gonna go to Dracovish just to see. He went for a flamethrower, which would have been one of his worst possible choices against against or not. It wouldn't have done anything. I mean, even with the Ice Fang or my boosts, strong Earthquake is better, but Ice Fang could freeze or flinch, which it just did there. So yeah, I guess I made the right decision. All right, I'm gonna Ice Fang again, but I'm thinking you might switch out now. I mean, yeah, there's no frozen claws or anything like that. So, I mean, I don't really see the advantage to switching out. Yeah, I think you might just stay in and let the Eternatus go down, unless he has, unless he has like a special plan that requires, a, that requires a, a like that requires the Eternatus. I think you do that, but I noticed who is the third person. Do you know them? Because, yeah, I noticed there's 3 people in the battle, which is interesting. Third. Alright, but he stayed in. And wait, Ice Fang, I guess did the same amount as it did before. So, yeah, and the Eternatus went down. But I wonder who he's gonna send out now. He went out to a Zacian, who just so happens to be a fairy and steel type. So if I Dynamax and then go for a Max Quake, he play roughed. But I'm living that. I'm gonna hit him with a super effective Max Quake. That'll raise my special defense, but it doesn't seem like that'll do anything because I'm at such low health. Yep, no response or anything, but maybe they're not looking at the chat or something. That makes sense, but yeah, he's definitely gonna take me down in this hit because he outspeeds. Even with my choice scarf. And he went for a not very effective Behemoth Blast. I'm gonna go to Centiskorch. Yeah, and based on his moves, I resist. Yeah, I resist all the moves I know he has. So, yeah. Alright, he went for a Crunch, which is a move I didn't resist, but I'm gonna Burn Up and take down the Zacian. So, I'm technically winning, but I'm at really, really low health with a really, really weak Pokemon. So, I don't know. He sent out Ditto. Wait, he's not a fire type, which means he can be burned. So if I can just burn him, that'll be really helpful. He just learned the unfortunate truth about burn up is that without Gigantamaxing, you can only use it once, because you lose your type. Okay, he switched out to Zamazenta. Hit him with the Scald. Can I get the burn? No. And it seems like this will be the end. He howled, Rose's attack, but if I can get the burn, that'll lower it. I'm not having very good luck with this Scald. Come on, let's go. Get the burn, get the burn. He raises his attack, but now I think he might go for something. He went for Iron Head, got a crit, and I don't resist it, so he took me out. Alright, so he is a fighting type, who I don't want to go out to, EMO BOI for because he's 4 times weak to it. I'm gonna go to Zacian because, yeah, I definitely outspeed. And wait, the crowned form is slower than the uncrowned form? That's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm gonna play rough. And I took down the stupid Zamazenta. So now it's just up to him Well, he has a Grimmsnarl, which I can hit with Play Rough, a Darmanitan, which I can hit with a Behemoth Blast, and a Ditto, which I can hit with Behemoth Behemoth Blade, because it won't be super effective. But the only thing is, if you Ditto a Zacian or a Zamazenta, you you transform into them, and then you take their 1.5 times boost, and then you get another 1.5 times boost on top of that for having for being in the crowned form, and they can really sweep through your team, as you can see it doing here. I'm gonna Behemoth Bash. Hopefully I'll be able to live one of his, and I did because I resisted it. I Behemoth Bashed him. He didn't resist it. And so, yeah, honestly, I'm gonna, Behemoth Bash. He went for another Behemoth Blade. It didn't do that much at all. And Ditto went down to a Behemoth Bash. A lot of this video is just being me saying, oh, I Behemoth Bashed, but he Behemoth Bladed, and he Behemoth Bladed, but I Behemoth Bashed. I kind of noticed that. Alright, he set up a Reflect, which makes him stronger against physical moves, which makes that Play Rough not do as much. But I'm going to go for it again. Although, Play Rough isn't stab, Close Combat is. And if he's... No, but I want to save the Close Combats. If I can live through... Wait. If I can live... Play Rough is super effective, but Close Combat's more powerful, and it's stab. No, I'm just gonna Protect, or no, we might be trying to set up a Light Screen, which wouldn't do that much, given that both of my Pokemon are, are physical attackers. But no, we Dynamax, or Gigantamax, hit me with a Max Starfall, and now it's up to Emo Boy. I'm gonna Protect. He went for Max Starfall. Couldn't fully protect myself. And, the mystical terrain makes it so I can't get burned, even if it's me burning myself. So, yeah, I can't do anything. I went for the Facade, but he un-Gigantamaxed. And I'm gonna try and wait out the mystery terrain, and I can at least wait out the Reflect. Or no, he can set up another one. I'm gonna Protect myself. He tried setting up a Reflect, but he was a turn too early. Oh, and the Reflect went long. You know what? I'm gonna knock off whatever item he has. He 4 times resisted, so it knocked off the Light Clay. But he hit me with, I think that's a new move, because I don't recognize it, Spirit Break, and took me down. But anyway, thank you all for coming out to another one of my videos. And remember, life's so breezy if you keep it easy peasy, ham and cheesy. Bye!